Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Lord willing, this is edifying. Okay, and I was watching this brother's testimony of his dream that he had of you see the title, it says angels in human form fed us and helped us, from the brother Aharon Amath. And it's a spirit because a lot of these things been kind of popping into my mind of some of the stuff the brother mentioned to, and some of the things were actually things that I did, me and my wife did recently. All right, we was at the store and was looking for certain things, and so I do want to provide of course, the angels are going to, the Lord's going to send his messengers, the Malakim, the angels, all right, to help us and guide us and to do these different things, as the brother mentioned in his lesson. All right, and I also wanted to kind of give another aspect of what popped into my mind. Okay, ultimately, as I said in my other lesson, we're going to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and so that takes precedence. Okay, but let's get a precept. Okay, let's get a precept here. Proverbs 27:12 says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple passed on and are punished." Now, of course, okay, this is going into what? This is going into a wise man hiding himself in his truth. Okay, the secret place of the Almighty. Okay, and we know that that's ultimately what this is going on, as far as the simple man, passing on. Okay. Right here, Psalms 91. This is how you really hide yourself. Psalm 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So this is what it means to hide yourself. Okay, the scriptures say the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are safe. So this is ultimately how you hide yourself. All right, but the Most High, with this knowledge that we have and with the knowing of his name, has given us certain understandings. Let me get a precept. Okay. Psalms 25:9 says, "The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way." Okay. Matter of fact, let me see. Verse 10. "All the paths of Yahweh are mercy and truth unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies." Okay. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to guide you. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way. All right, so the scriptures say, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." So we're acknowledging Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and asking him, to guide us in these times. And there are ways that he will guide us. There are ways such as the brother manifested in his dream. But I feel like there's also a message, an underlying message in this dream. Now, of course, the Most High will work these different miracles and these different things on different scales. All right, but as he said in that dream that there was a certain price of certain things that was the old price of things, and then there was the new price, and things were getting higher. And we see in the stores things are getting higher. They're even repackaging food in a different way. I noticed that chicken is being repackaged. They're mixing different cuts of boneless chicken. They're actually mixing, in some places, dark and light meat, and they're calling it a boneless lovers special. And yeah, it was like $2.99 a pound, but like I said, it included dark meat. And this is something that's I've never seen before. Okay, now maybe it happened during depression times, I'm not sure, but we know definitely that this is not a normal thing. And okay, so you see that, and then you see other things that are still kind of not impacted. Okay, off cuts and things that you wouldn't necessarily think of getting. Okay, that are still not quite impacted by this price hike. All right, so it will be wise to get a few things, as it said in the dream, that they were given the things at a certain price and they froze them. That would be wise if you can still find certain things at certain prices, as far as certain meat products go ahead and get some and freeze them. Okay, because things will be going up and increasing. All right, when I spoke to the local grocer, he said that bags of lead quarters still come out at a cheaper price if you can find them. Okay, he made it seem like he would be able to get some in. So there's certain things you can still get that you should get and freeze them. Okay, but nevertheless, the Most High is going to guide us during the times to come. And there's different things we can do through the Spirit. Everybody's going to have their own thing that they do, and what they do, but it would be wise for everybody to learn certain skills. The scriptures say you teach a man, or not the scriptures say, but it's an old saying to say, if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. If you give him a fish, you only feed him for a day. All right. And so, there's certain things you can do, like fishing, like I just mentioned, bow hunting for different birds. As men, these were things that we did in the past, especially, the tribe of Gad and so on and so forth. But there's nothing wrong with having these different skills. All right, they will come in handy in the times to come. Psalms 32. Oh yeah, Psalms 32 and 5 says, I acknowledge my sin unto thee, and mine iniquity have I not hid. I said, I will confess my transgressions unto Yahweh, and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin, Selah. For this shall every one that is godly pray unto thee in a time when thou mayest be found. Okay, surely the floods of great waters, they shall not come nigh unto him. You see, so right now we're hiding ourselves in the secret place of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let's continue. Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. Selah. I will instruct thee and teach thee in a way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. Be ye not as the horse or as the mule, which are, especially the mule is a very stubborn creature, right? Which have no understanding, whose mouths must be held in with bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee. Okay, lest the plagues, lest the trouble come near unto thee. All right, for not having an understanding of the Lord's will. Meaning sorrow shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in Yahweh mercy shall compass him about. Okay, so I just want to get that the Lord is going to guide us, and and there will be greater concentrations, or I should say higher frequencies of the Malachium, of the angels revealing themselves in these times and helping out, okay, the elect, helping out, the people that's in this truth, man, that's sincere. The angels will be helping, okay? And so expect that, okay? And just be prepared for that mindset. There's a reason why the scriptures say, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, because, angels do manifest themselves in the bodies of humans. Okay, they either actually come in people's bodies, or they come looking like people. Like during the time of Tobit, okay, his son, there was a traveler that came to accompany his son, and he made himself look like, okay, a man. All right, he had a whole backstory and everything, so that the father may trust him. Right, but the whole while it was an angel. He even pretended to eat. And when I say, like an angel may hop on somebody, like basically you may get advice through the spirit from an actual person. All right. And it turns out that an angel caused them to say that, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is in control of everything. So it's not far fetched. All right. Psalms 48:14 says, for this power is our power forever and ever. He will be our guide even unto death. Okay, so the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to guide us even until death. Okay, Psalm 73:24 says, "Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me into thy glory." Okay, So like I'm just looking. Whew. Psalm 73 and 25. Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire besides thee. My flesh and my heart faileth, but the Most High is the strength of my heart, and my portion forever. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee. Right. Okay, so we got to cling unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The scriptures even tell you that when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Okay, constantly endure, right? And cleave unto him. All right. I'm gonna have to get that. Okay. Sirach 2. My son, if thou come, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Just pull it up. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Don't make haste in time of trouble. Even as the brother mentioned, him and his wife, they were kind of casually strolling through and looking and laughing and cracking jokes. They were in high spirits, even though things were high. Okay, they were not stressed. Okay, and that is a big key. Okay, it said the scripture said, "Woe unto fearful hearts and feeble knees." All right, we know that the Lord has us. There's no reason to walk around all a big mess over certain financial things or whatever. The Lord has a way of working things out, providing, putting you in situations where you will be provided for. The Lord can do it. He does it all the time. As long as you're doing what he wants you to do. Okay? Giving alms, helping brothers out. The Lord puts situations right there where it's like you have now an opportunity to benefit, even though that wasn't your mindset wasn't of how can I benefit. Okay, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Okay, right. So we're not going to make haste in time of trouble. We're going to depend on Yahweh Shem Yahushua with faith that he will provide. Okay, and he will, because he said he will. It says, my servant shall eat. Proverbs 11:3 says, the integrity of the upright shall guide them. Okay, but the perversion of transgressors shall destroy them. Proverbs 11:1, a false balance and abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Right, and I read that he will guide the meek with judgment, right? And I want to get this too, because he was talking about how, there was a farmer, and if you notice one thing about his disposition, and let me see, because I use that word and I do understand what it means, but I just want to get it. Definition. A person's inherent qualities of mind and character. Okay. So basically his qualities of mind and character throughout the dream, they were one of he was very cordial. He wasn't in the status of the people around him, like he mentioned. Him and his wife, they weren't bothered for lack of a better way of describing it. They weren't bothered, they weren't shooken up. They were very still cordial, when speaking with the farm person and everything, and even when speaking with the older man, and things of that nature. As he said what? And I believe the brother was giving an example, but he said, you may be speaking to this guy and he may recognize the qualities that you have of being for lack of a better term, a good person. Okay, the scriptures say we are let me see, this ain't the one I want. Yeah. Philippians 2. Yeah, this is it. Philippians 2, and I'll start at verse 14. It says, do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Okay? And the scriptures even talking about, be prepared to give an answer. Okay? When one asks you the reason of your hope. Okay? And that's because people can see upon you when you have hope, when you're not stressed out about everything, and they're gonna wonder why. They're gonna say, well, what is it? What's the secret? All right, what's the secret to this guy's state of mind? All right, and they better hope that they ask during the time where we're still allowed to give you that understanding, because the time's fleeing away. And I want to get this last one, going back into why I came into that, because your way of carrying yourself can lead you into certain relationships that may help you in the end times. The scripture say, get ye friends of the unrighteous mammon. Right? You may come across the scenario he painted with that farmer who was ready to kill off the animals. You might meet a farmer or have already met a farmer, and it's all through the spirit that they may have a certain relationship with you, or may have had a certain kindness towards you. Don't neglect such contacts, because those people can turn into blessings, okay, in the times that are coming, and maybe even the times that are already here. I have a testimony where I met someone who has a goat on their farm. Okay, they have a few goats, and hey, maybe, and they were very nice, to me and my wife, and they even said that we could come out. Okay, so it may be that they could turn into having more other things, or maybe even have connections that we could get, because they live out there where different farmers are at, and they're friends with certain people, and they may have connections. Well, hey, my buddy can't sell his this or that, his milk or whatever, and hey, he's gonna go bad or get thrown away. Do you want some? You never know. All right, and by you being that light in the world, that harmless as a dove, why is the serpent harmless as a dove? That can lead you into certain blessings as well. So Lord willing, this is edifying. Okay, so I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna wrap it up. Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 3:31. And he that requiteth good turns is mindful of that which may come hereafter. And when he falleth, he shall find a stay. So let's get this requiteth, this word requiteth. Okay. Which you don't really have to put requiteth. I'm just going to take off the if and just put requite. It says to make an appropriate return for a favor or service. And then it also says wrongdoing. Okay, but it's not about revenge. Okay, to return a favor to someone, to respond to love or affection, to return. Okay. All right. So he that requite good turns, or returns the favor, returns that energy, that good energy, okay, is mindful of the times to come, of that which may come hereafter. Right, the hard times are coming. The scripture saying, when he falleth, he shall find a stay. So be mindful of how you walk, because a lot of times Jake burn a bridge before it's even established. You know what I'm saying? Or can be established because they already have maybe a predisposition, or whatever the case may be. The scripture said, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for many thereby have entertained angels unawares. So you walking around with the screw face on, you all mad, and what if you do come across an angel, and you're not friendly, or you're whatever the case might be? Then what? Then now there's a bad report against you, of this person judged by the appearance, or this person did this, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so anyway, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say Shalom, Shalom.